And what's going on, guys? Welcome back. This is the Sunday Dose. I know it's a little confusing, I think, a little bit to me, too. Mud's not back. It's not Mud, but it's BFT9000. What's going on, dude?
Not much yourself, man.
Oh, I'm having a blast. Thanks for filling in tonight.
Not a
Appreciate that.
problem.
We'll yell at Mud in the future saying, hey, why did you do this? Why did you do... Yeah, we'll get her.
Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, I think she's just taking a little bit of time off, is that what I think. Welcome back, guys. This is the Sunday Dose. Hi. It's episode 23. It's November 23rd, 2014. And we're back. We're back again. Welcome back. We're having some fun. I have been having some fun lately. This week on the show, we're going to talk a little bit about WoW. We're going to talk a little bit about, we have some news issues. The possibility of PSN getting hacked. We got some stuff on that. Is Call of Duty still laggy? We got some stuff on that. And some big Steam sales that's coming out for the holiday season. So, you guys get ready. It's going to be a wet, wild show. We're going to go super fast. Not super fast, but we're trying some new things. So, please put up with us. Yeah, just going to try some of this. And we're going to talk about Smite. Not a lot of people know about Smite. Not a lot of people are like, what is it? What's new? I mean, what is it exactly? So we're going to get into that a little bit. But again, like I said before, welcome to the show, BFT9000. What you been up to this week, man?
This week's been crazy. Filling up, ending some craziness at work, so I should be back to streaming regularly soon. But other than that, just been blasting away at Smash Brothers this weekend. Enjoying the hell out of that.
And that's another thing we're going to talk about is the release of Smash Brothers last week. It was Friday, right?
Yes.
Because you actually called in or actually wrote in on the horseplay saying, I'm freezing my ass off. So,
Dude, I was waiting outside just so I could actually hear on my phone what was going on. And it was cold. By the way,
he's like,
if you're outside in the cold, don't sit on a metal bench. Not a good idea.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be.
No.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and tell us about what you've been doing this week besides Smash Brothers. I mean, I know you've done some other things. Are you getting everybody at your job trained to watch us on Thursday night and Sunday nights?
Not really. I had a couple of guys watching with me that we've had working extra.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully see some of them floating around at some point.
Definitely. Well, I do want to ultimately say to everybody, this is. I mean, we're going. We're almost a quarter of the way to the century mark, the 100 mark, which is just awesome. Honestly, I kind of thought with everybody kind of saying I have other things to do and I can't be on the show or just not talking to me at all. There's been a couple times where I've been ready to say, you know what, I guess we'll just have to try again in a couple weeks or, a couple months. But no, we've stuck with it and it's episode 23. So welcome, guys. Let's get something I've been doing this week. I've been playing lots and lots of Smite, lots of CSGO. Dude, CSGO, once you actually learn how to play it and actually learn how to... Because you actually have to learn how to shoot each gun. And
Sorry,
you heard it live right here first on the Sunday Dose.
Sorry,
Yes,
I usually have that off.
Yes, everybody, that is his ringtone. So, you know what that is, right? Okay, if you don't know what it is, you are either one, young, or you've never played video games. Because if you're too young to know what Sonic is, I mean, that's just Sonic the Hedgehog, man. It's like,
Of course.
epic. And Sonic's actually in Smash Brothers, right?
Yes, he is. He's been in since Brawl. And he is very fast. So fast that you may end up going off the screen once, twice, 50 times.
I actually seen, which was really they do that the Smash Brothers, the Invitational all the time while they're streaming and everything, and I actually seen a Sonic versus a Pikachu.
Yep.
Holy crap! Bam, 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 back and forth, and it's just okay. Who's who? Wait a minute. Where'd they go? Oh, they're on the outside jumping, and somebody's hanging on the ledge, so he can't get back. And oh man,
Yeah, both are so quick characters. Pikachu with his quick
Crazy.
attacks and Skull Bash, and Sonic. He's the fastest runner in the game. Okay, fun thing in Brawl, you go on. I want to say Big Blue. It's it's a map. It's a stage where it takes place in F-Zero. You have the F-Zero racers going along, and if you have the bunny ears, which makes you even faster, with Sonic you can actually run with the cars on the ground and not die. He's that fast in the game.
wow! I don't even know what this. That's. I'm just kind of glad that I don't play that. For one, is because then I would rage even more. For two, yeah, I don't even know, man. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yesterday I was at a buddy's house. We were just playing Smash. There was a lot of rage going around. So much.
Oh, that was it.
Random item. Random
I
item.
thought you had like a huge story or something. I was waiting for like, okay, what's the punchline?
Okay.
That
Well,
was it.
one of the items they put in this is called a beetle. You throw it at him, and it latches onto an enemy, and it just lifts them up to nowhere. But the thing is, the beetles, they're just so small you can barely see the damn things. So when it first happened to me, I was playing as Little Mac. I knock a guy out. All of a sudden, my guy just lifts off into nowhere. I thought the game glitched. Yeah. They let that stew for a few minutes before they told me. That's all I have for that.
Dude. I'm looking at Yogi's Twitter, okay? And it says, this is what it says right here. Join the hashtag SW or TSD hashtag podcast live hashtag video game releases at the Dawn Gate and hashtag wow. Why can't you do at wow? Expansion fails. Yeah. Man, it was just like, I'm reading it right now. It's just, sorry guys. I threw myself off track, which is okay most of the time. Until I can't get back on track. He's going to say something in here because he's eating right now. But you know, he's probably eating and listening at the same time. Oh Yogi, Obi just badmouthed me. All right, one tick. He's just going to count the ticks off. So that after the show or on Thursday. So, talking trash, huh? Yogi will never do that.
Hey, sell it in Smash.
I don't own Smash.
Well, Counter-Strike. There you go.
He don't play Counter-Strike.
Oh my god.
I kill him in That's the thing, man. Finding a host too. I'd like to talk about the competitive scene of Counter-Strike, and then get into some Smite, and then another 2 or 3 games just to kind of round out the whole show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, nobody that I play with on Counter-Strike, for one, half these kids that I just found out their age is I unfriended them because then I feel like a pedophile. Literally, I just found out the other day that the kids that I've been playing ranked with, all right, and getting ranked up in the ladder and all that other stuff, and I've been playing with them, and they're good. I mean, they're really good. But I found out that like one's 10 and one's 11.
Damn.
I'm like, dude, I mean, why does your parents even let you play this, for one? And then he's like, well, shut up, old man. I was like, excuse me, little boy. My son's is almost as old as you. That's when I can say that to a 9 or a 10-year-old, man, we got issues.
Yeah.
And they're better than me. I mean, like far better than me.
Yeah, they got all day to play. They just have school, homework, and that's it.
Well, that's kind of what I do all day too. But
oh,
well,
okay then. They have those young kid reflexes.
Yeah, they do. That's what it is. Same with League of Legends. Like you don't see any pro player that's over like 25 in a video game. I mean, think about it. They're all, once they hit that 25, 26 marks, they're either not good enough anymore, or they don't have the reaction times, or they hang it up early before they start sucking and start coaching. Look what happened to Saint Vicious. Well, I mean, you don't know MOBAs that well, but Saint Vicious was a curse jungler. And he kind of, there was many stories told. One was he got too old. He was starting to get sick, physically sick, where he couldn't travel with the team, but really he got on and says, "Guys, I'm getting old. It's time for me to step down and let us 18-year-old in here." Because really, the teams that have those mid-20 players, yes, they're seasoned, and they know what's going on, but the reflexes from a 23-year-old to an 18-year-old is quite a bit different, and nobody can tell you any different. It's different.
Same way with the fighting game scene. Most of the people you see in there are young kids, either in their mid-late teens, early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a few old timers in there, like Alex Valle, or however you pronounce his name, I don't know. Mongo. For the most part.
Yeah, but I know who you're talking about with Mongo. Mongo's actually got a controller that's fit. I mean, they've done so well in their career that they've actually got specified. If they got a gamepad controller, like the big, they actually have them that are like they're actually contoured and shaped to their hands, to where their hands lay, for the best combos, kind of thing like that. If it's a hand controller, they have, probably the best of the best. I don't want to say scuffed because I don't know anything about,
Yeah.
But they have the best of the best stuff. So, of course they're still good. They just got that edge still.
Yeah, I think a lot of the arcade sticks nowadays, they come with that curve in it, because I know the one I have has it in it. I guess it all depends on the manufacturer.
Well, and two, this is X crap. So, Xbox, X crap, same thing. And I had, this is 360, and it's smaller than my other controller.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got the formed grips on the back, and it's a scuff controller, and it's for first-person shooters. But I use it for football, or baseball or something.
This is one I bought. I haven't learned how to use it yet, but it's got the contours on it.
Nice.
And it's nice. It's got a little compartment on the side for the cord.
How much?
PS3.
How much that run you?
$200.
And for those that have hearing deficiency, he said around $200. So.
Yeah. Stupid decision. I barely use the damn thing.
Well, yeah, think about it too. That's just something that you're passionate about, and if it's something like, if you didn't spend your last couple $100s on it, but it's something that you're passionate about. It's a game, man. If it's, I have a set of foot pedals, okay, for flying. I have an actual set of foot pedals on the other side on the wall there, and when I stopped playing Arma, the foot pedals went over there. I unhooked them. I didn't need them no more. What am I doing? I didn't need them no more. I'm chilling. And I have a joystick right there to fly. So I have the joystick and the rudder pedals, which, if you ever played Arma, if you're flying a helicopter or even a jet, it's really, really good if you have pedals, or if you can make your fingers do some crazy shit to fly. Because you don't, man, you're crashing. And then if you're in any kind of mission where you have your buddies that are in your helicopter and you're flying and you crash, guess who's mad at you?
Everybody. I was doing the same thing in PlanetSide 2. Had keyboard and mouse right here, then get in a vehicle, just switch over to the joystick on the side.
Mm-hmm. And I've even thought about playing. There's a game on Steam that's free, which it's a free to play, but you can pay to win, kind of thing. You can put money into it. It's War Thunder, and we've talked about War Thunder before. And I started playing it, and it was really fun. And then they made a bunch of changes that made no sense to airplane dynamics or airplane anything. Like when you're going into a dive, okay, no matter what, even if you were a C-130, even if you were a monster bomber, you could go into a dive and then pull off right, and instead of crashing in, you'd pull off and do like a loop-de-loop and then take off. like something that's literally impossible, you could still do it in the game.
Yeah, those are big planes. I don't think they should be able to do that.
No, not dive and then pull up at the last second.
No. No.
But anyway, getting in some news. We've talked about our personal life enough, I think. Getting into some news. 10 years of WoW, guys. You can click this link that's on the show notes. 10 years of WoW. Holy crap. You guys have played WoW at all, you know that it's been around for a while. A long while. And it's back to Warcraft 1, 2, 3, and then World of Warcraft Vanilla. Blizzard's been doing their thing for a while. If you guys want to check it out, the link is right here. But if you guys are listening, GameSpot.com, and then you go /WoW10, and you guys can get all the news. Now there's 10. I want to say 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There are 10 videos that they have made. Now it's 10 videos from actual players that have played the game since the beginning. You have the reviewer, which is a guy that I haven't watched. I've only watched a couple of these. Then you have the LGBT Guild, one of the biggest and best running guilds in the game right now. And they're Horde, by the way. The Game Master, the Couple, which is a group of, not a group, but 2 people they're together and they've been playing WoW for 10 years.
Nice.
The Raid Manager, Inside Trader, the Tank, the Texan, the Relapser, and the Daughter of WoW. So there's 10 videos that you guys can check out, and it's really, really cool. I watched the Relapser, and it's just like you would say, you would think, what happens when somebody relapses?
They lose their life.
They go back to what they've done before after they've tried to cure it, right?
Yep.
Well, this guy has tried to quit WoW every single expansion. And then when the next one comes out, he relapses.
Those WoW expansions, they'll sink their hooks into you if you're not careful. I was doing that for a while up till Cataclysm, then I finally...
See, there it goes. Yeah, it's in. But it to me, and this is why I play WoW, okay? I play WoW for a couple different reasons. One, I'm playing with a group of guys. They're a group of people that are just cool. They're friendly. They want to help you out. They want, we want to do stuff as a guild. 2, I've played every single expansion that's came out. Literally. And I just can't see myself stopping right now. I can't.
Well, if you like the game, I mean, there's plenty of stuff to do with it.
I know, I hate the damn game. But it's to the point where it's like, I stop now. There's no point.
That much time that much time invested in your characters. I mean,
it's crazy. But anyway, you guys can check that out, and that's on GameSpot.com /WoW10, or you guys can check out the link in chat. And have you watched any of these?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I didn't even know they existed. I'm pretty much just trying to stay from all things WoW because I don't want to go back to that. I mean, I've lost entire weekends of my life to that game.
Come back to the dark side.
No kidding. Back a while ago when I was playing it was during Wrath of the Lich King, I think. I had a 4-day weekend. Spent maybe about 24, 28 hours playing the game. Not that bad. Mm-hmm. The next weekend, just regular weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I put about 46 hours in the game.
Dum-dum need some gum-gum?
Yeah. Yeah, showing with PT in the morning, a half hour of sleep, not a good idea. Yeah.
I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah. I was young, I could do stuff like that.
Yeah, even when I was young, I couldn't do stuff like that. Yeah. Not for me. I mean, now I've put my fair share of hours into the game. I think on my main, I've got 700 and some odd days played.
Wow. That's almost 2 years.
Shh. Don't tell my wife. Just don't tell my wife. But and then I got 590s, almost 2 100s. So I mean, it's to the point where it's a lot of work doing it. But now since I've been out of raiding and out of the game and out of dungeons and raids and end game content, now I kind of want to go back. I'm like, can we raid at all? Yeah, we can raid one night a week. That's not gonna work for me. Especially when we're trying to progress, though, man. But it's a PvP guild, and so I'm gonna try to stay with the guild. But I'm gonna try to organize more raids, even if it's cross server, cross realm. So if you guys, speaking of that, if you guys are on Horde side, I am gonna be leveling up an ally as well. But we are Horde side right now. We're on now Guinness. I don't suggest you moving to the server. Please don't waste your money. But I will be looking for other players that want to raid more than just once a week. So be looking for that, guys. That'll be on Facebook. Probably not Facebook. Well, it'll be on my Skype, my Twitter, and then I'll actually put it up on. We'll throw it on the Geek Antics Facebook so you guys know. So, but wow, 10 years, guys! I can't believe it.
That is pretty amazing, even for a game like WoW. Any game lasting that long and having people that's played from day one, how many games can say that?
Well, and two, if you were part of the beta class, there was 150 people that got a beta key. I think 100 or one or the other. It was either 100 or 150, and I was like number 17. It was a random draw. I was like, what the hell is this? I'm not playing this crap. Whatever, I tried it. Well, for those people, that was almost a year.
Wow.
When the beta came out. So, I mean, you're looking at 11 years. But being just this marker of 10 years in WoW is just amazing for any game company to actually do this many expansions and this many updates and continuous gameplay, which is just great to me.
Okay, so subscription is $14.99 a month, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if you've been playing for 10 years, not canceling your sub, that's $54,713.50.
Mm. Yeah, that's well, and two, it's not to the point where, like for half that time, I mean, literally, I've had people buying me, months and saying, and then when you do a recruiter friend, you get a free month. I mean, I've probably gotten a year worth of, I've probably got 12 or 13 free months of WoW.
Cool.
So, I mean, $15 a month, 150, for 10, 100, $180 just for that year. 10 years is, no, let's not. No. You're thinking different, man. Recheck that, please.
Yeah, I did in a calculator, and calculator never lies.
It's $121 a year if you pay by the year.
Oh, I must have did something wrong then.
So even if you went $15...
Oh, I know what I did it by day.
You had to have an extra... Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm not paying $14.99 a day. But if you do it 30 days at $15 a month, or you do it 1 year at 100... I think it's 127. This is the last time I paid for it, what it was. It's either or. You're still spending... you're still you're still spending almost almost, was it 10 grand?
Doing it again, it's about just under 2,000.
What is it? 10? No, not 10 grand. Two grand. But still, that's still a chunk of change.
Yeah. That
you spent on a subscription. But if you think about this, right? Do you have PlayStation Network? Or do you have the 360 network?
Nope.
You pay for that, don't you? Did you used to?
Use them, yes. I used to, yes.
Okay, yeah, but it's the same thing. So
Correct.
How long you've been paying for PlayStation? For anybody that wants to make that argument, and I'll say, well, what do you do? Well, I play console. What do you play on console? Well, I play war games on console, so you have to pay for your subscription. Yeah. How much do you pay? $15 a month. Okay. Do you want me to keep going? Shut up. You know, it's just things like that people don't really truly understand.
I just think it's funny seeing the numbers.
Yeah. Denial by Sony that the PSN was hacked. If you guys want to check this out, you can actually, you might want to change your passwords, guys, just in case. Now, they have stated that the PlayStation Network, PSN, was not hacked. Excuse me. And it says Sony's found no signs to indicate that PSN was hacked and that 2,131 logins were compromised, as a hacker group recently claimed. As first reported on GameStop's sister site, CNET, the hacker group that claimed responsibility for the DDoS attack on Blizzard servers. You guys remember a couple months ago, Blizzard just got fucking hammered? Yeah, supposedly the CNET crew or group that DDoS the servers, which, if you guys remember, Blizzard was down for quite a long time, and I think that's even the group that actually DDoSed the League of Legends servers, the Riot servers as well. But claimed to have obtained, the group has claimed to obtain usernames and passwords for over 2,100 PSN accounts and 1,400 Windows Live accounts and 2,000 2K game accounts. The sites, we have investigated the claims that our network was breached and have found no evidence that were any intrusions on our network. Sony said that the statement to Joystick, unfortunately, internet fraud, including phishing and password matching, are realities that consumers and online networks face on a regular basis. We take these reports very seriously and will continue to monitor our network closely. It said later on the thing is the CNET later noted that the leak may have been faked or repurposed customer login details obtained in previous breaches. So that being said, guys, just if you have one of those accounts, if you have a PSN, change your password. It's really easy. You got a Windows Live account or even a 2K Games account, just change your passwords real quick, just in case they have it, because from what I've been told in the past, and it's not a lot of people, but when people steal stuff like this, they don't use it for like 6 months. They have it in a line, like in a thing to where they might just change your password, but some companies or some people that are like that steal stuff like this, they'll just put it in a database. So when it's time to use it, they use it, and then all of a sudden you can't get into your account. There's a lot of things that they do. What do you think about this, man? Because you do play console, so.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me once before with my Blizzard account. I opened I got hit with a phishing email, changed the password, they got it through that, and I had to go through a whole thing just to get my account back, which wasn't fun because I was deployed at the time. I was like, so that was some weird finagling between both sides.
And now if you try to call Blizzard, you can't get a hold of them anymore.
Really?
There's so many people. I have a phone number that I've had on my phone for every phone that I've gotten. The phone number's on there. It's for WoW, which is the customer service number. Because a lot of people just put in tickets and then leave it alone. No, I want my shit done now. I pay thousands and thousands of dollars since I started playing this game. I want it fixed. Let's go. Give me my shit back so I can start playing. But now it's... Go ahead.
I've only had to deal with customer service for Final Fantasy 14 when that first came out.
Yeah, well, I heard that was pretty terrible too.
Yeah, that was a bad launch.
But now we do want to give out some stuff that One of the best launches of 2014, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now we have reports of the game servers and whatnot being pretty laggy. Here's a link for you guys in chat, and the link is GameSpot.com. You guys go to articles, Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Xbox 360, PS3 update. Activision announced that the game is the biggest entertainment launch of 2014, outpacing all other games and even movie releases this year so far. I mean, so the point of the question was asked a couple weeks ago. And I'm sure BFT was here because he was talking smack about it too. Did the Call of Duty franchise screw up in releasing this game when the other, when the previous titles were so trashed? Now we kind of have an answer. They didn't really, they screwed up with the previous title. They made a bad game. Hey, that's how. But right here, in my eyes, I think they made up for it. You got the biggest launch of the year, and you knew your sales and your numbers would be kind of low anyway. I mean, what's going on?
I don't know. Biggest thing with Call of Duty is just the gameplay was getting stale. It was just becoming like Madden, same thing year after year.
Mm-hmm.
But from everyone knows that's been playing it, they've been loving it. The jetpacks adds just enough where it freshens things up. Adds that extra dimension, having to look up and around. From what I heard, the jetpacks is a bit more mobile than what Destiny offers.
I've heard about that too.
Yeah. Like instead of just like hovering and gliding through the air, you actually dodge from side to side in like quick bursts.
That's cool. Yeah, I know you can dodge and stuff, dodge bullets. There are some issues still, like we said before. However, several users are reporting that since downloading the patch, their game freezes while joining or at the end of a multiplayer match, especially on PS3. They've also said to the point where, after a bunch of talking and saying sorry and all that, that the issues will be addressed as fast as humanly possible. And I'm paraphrasing, guys. Don't think of it. The issues are going to be addressed as fast as possible. Sony is aware of all the glitches, all the freezes, and every time that your machine freezes, you do have an opportunity to send up a report. Send those reports, guys. You guys don't think so, but they are worth it. They do mean something because it gives the developer feedback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need that to fix the game. Enough people send it in, they can't deny something's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they do fix that.
Now, one thing real quick, we're going to talk about, and then we're gonna get into. I want you to go over some Smash Brother hype, maybe.
Oh, I can do that.
Steam, guys. You guys know we talk about Steam all the time here on. You can actually go below Smite. Here on the Sunday Dose on Horseplay Live. We're always talking about Steam sales and Steam deals and what can we do to better, you guys. We all know you guys are cheap bastards like we are. We understand that. But we want to get you guys those deals. Let me write something. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah. November 26th. Oh boy. There goes that paycheck.
What? Oh. Steam Fall sale starts this week. Now, it does start in 3 days, November 26th to December 1st. Here's a link in the chat again. If you guys, like I said, if you guys are... Uh-oh. What do you do? If you guys are listening to a podcast or to the podcast version of this, it's just GameStop, again, GameStop.com, articles, Steam, fall sale starts. You guys can also go on Steam and type in a keyword, fall sale. and then it'll give you. But it does start the 26th, and some of the sales are included are, as soon as my thing opens up. It looks like the Steam sale's kicking off Wednesday to November 26th, which is either the best or the worst news depending on how much money you have in your wallet. Guys, it's not a lot. Some of these sales are really, really... some of them are bad, some of them are really, really good. You just have to pick and choose which one you guys want. Valve hasn't made an official announcement yet, of course. But an email from PayPal via VG247 encouraged customers to stock up on Steam wallet codes from the PayPal digital gift store. Saying the Steam fall sale will run from November 26th to December 1st. Not a huge surprise, given that the sale started around the same time last year, running through Black Friday and ending right after Cyber Monday. Last year, the sales included general sales in place until the end of the promotion, daily deals, the last 48 hours, and flash sales that will change every single 8 hours. So throughout this whole sale, guys, the 5 days that there's sale, they're going to be daily deals every day that won't end until a day later. So you'll have that daily deals. You'll have 2 days worth of deals in the same day. But be careful if you want that. Make sure you get it quick. It's only lasting 48 hours. And then the flash sales that they have to where they say, all right, guys, bam, you got 8 hours to buy this up. Because it's not going to be, then that's where they give the good games. I mean, that's where they'll sit there and, you got Grand Theft Auto or you got Assassin's Creed that's usually $50. They throw 80% off and say, here, guys, you can have it for 15. This is where you guys want to get some games if it's that. I know I'm going to try. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm sure Yogi will, but he got in trouble last time. So we might not want to do that. But I'm going to try to get a bunch of codes for you guys and to where, maybe one day everybody in chat will get a game, from Steam. So, but if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. Look on Steam, GameSpot.com/articles. Steam fall sale starts, and you guys can check it out. Now, the last part of news that we have is actually we went through Smash Brothers before. So, without further ado, I'm gonna turn it over to BFT because I want to write some stuff on the next segment and everything. But BFT is going to explain to you guys, what Smash Brothers is, why people love it so much, why there's tournaments. We got some new fighters, game modes, all this good stuff for you guys. BFT, what do you got for us today, man?
Okay. For the two people who don't know, Smash Brothers is Nintendo's all-star brawler. You got pretty much every Nintendo character you can think of. Mario, Luigi, Samus, Zelda, Link, Donkey Kong. And a few third-party too, like Sonic. If you go with Brawl, Snake was in it. And
is Fox in there?
Fox is in there.
As in, you know what I'm talking about, Star Fox?
Yes.
Is he? Yeah.
Fox is in there along with Falco.
Guess I'm going to have to get Smash Brothers. Fuck.
One of the biggest things with the new Smash Brothers is you can customize your characters. Every character, they have 4 different special moves. Whether it's just neutral B, up B, side B, down B. Each character has 2 different variants of those moves. Like, what's one? Like Ganondorf. His neutral B is his Warlock Punch. Charges it up for 2-3 seconds, unleashes a big punch. A lot like the Falcon Punch from Captain Falcon. So, instead of just his punch, he does a quicker sword attack, which a buddy of mine is likes to use, and it can get quite annoying. Because that's just unexpected. And every character has that. Link, his up B is his... wow, I can't remember that name of that. One where he spins around. His spin attack. He has a spin attack, which is also boosts him into the air. So, instead of that, one of his variants is he just launches up even further, does no damage. Oh god. Okay, didn't know it was this kind of show.
Spathy said, "Take off my shirt." Oh, his shirt. My bad. I thought he just didn't like the Spartan sweatshirt. He is from England, so he doesn't like anything over here.
And another big thing with new Smash Brothers is the amiibos. They're little figures, maybe about this big. They have a microchip in the bottom, like Skylanders, Disney's Infinity. You scan it in on the Wii U gamepad, and it pretty much makes it's a computer controlled character that levels up to 50, and it learns from fighting, learns different tactics, what characters do, how to counter them. They're tough. I got 3 of them right now: Samus, Donkey Kong, and Link, and I cannot. I have a hard time beating them. They are really hard. And you can feed them different items to give them special abilities, like they do more damage in the air. They start off with a certain item.
Mm-hmm.
And you can increase and decrease their attack, defense, and speed, so you can customize them even further and equip them with variation special moves. And those take a while to unlock, because you have to unlock every single move. Mm-hmm. That is not going well.
So is it actually you actually have to perform the move on your joystick or on your gamepad to actually unlock it?
No, you unlock them through different game modes.
Okay.
Like one of them is Trophy Rush, where you're on a platform and you have to break boxes and build up a meter. When the meter fills, it starts dropping a bunch of coins, special moves, and other items that you need to collect. But every mode includes that. Classic mode, where you just go through, fight enemies until you get to the end. Or the Master Orders and Crazy Orders. Master Orders, you select 1 of 3 different missions. They have to complete a certain objective or just kill the guy, which is normally what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And if you win it, you have a chance to win a certain item. If you lose out. Ah, boy, I'm just all over the place with this.
Hey, dude, it's okay. We're just doing some, making sure everybody's got a bunch of stuff. So, but wow, what am I doing? I was watching some other stuff. Yeah, I think it's I don't know what it is. Yeah, it looks like Smite, but it doesn't look like Smite. Yeah, maybe it is Smite. Never mind. But if you guys want to check that out, Smash Brothers is out. You guys can get the, what'd you call them again? Weevils?
Amiibos.
So
grab one.
you guys can check those out. He's gonna get one right now for us. But you guys can, if you guys are thinking about it, go check it out. Let me know how it is. I'm not necessarily gonna go rush out and buy the game, but let me know how it is. If enough people like it, we can get a bunch of people together and play it. That'd be really cool. So, do you want to show us one? You gotta unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself first.
Yeah. All right. 2 I got Samus and Link on little platforms. Actually, not too bad. I really like the Samus one. She's kind of shiny, but they're pretty sturdy.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Ooh, the claw. Oh, sorry. But you guys can go check those out. How much do you have some price tag?
The Amiibos are $12.99 a piece, and they're releasing them in waves. Right now they have 12 out. They'll be releasing more on December 9th, I believe.
And all you got is 2?
I have 3.
3?
I also have Donkey Kong.
Why didn't you buy all 12?
Because I am not rich. I still got bills to pay.
Daddy still got to eat.
Yep. I like food too.
Yeah, me too. Getting into it, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to go check out the Super Smash Brothers, go check it out, please. It's if you're not really sure on if you want to play it or not, or if you want to get it or not, go check out. There's so many people streaming it right now. And it's groups. It's like people that are in a giant gymnasium and they're playing Smash Brothers and they're streaming it. I mean, there's so many people streaming that right now. So go check it out. Looks fun to me.
Yeah.
I think that means something.
Great series of games. Smash Brothers Melee, the GameCube version, that's still played at Evo.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the biggest events.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is something that I know BFT9000 is not going to know nothing about because he is not a MOBA player. Okay? But what would the Sunday Dose be without a little bit of MOBA? You guys want to, you guys can check this out in link. If you guys are listening to the podcast, it's going to be www.highresstudios, HIREZSTUDIOS.com/smite. You guys can check that out and check out anything that I'm talking about tonight. You know, if I say something wrong, please, hey, Yogi, you said this wrong, or Obi, you said this wrong. You know, fix it. But of course, Smite is a free-to-play game. Excuse me. Smite is a free-to-play game, and the first question I have to everybody, and everybody can actually follow along if you want to. On the very right-hand side, you'll see game info, and what I'm doing is I'm kind of giving you a little insight of what the game is from Smite website itself. What is Smite? Smite is an online battleground of the gods. If you guys know anything about like Zeus, Ares, Athena, Thor, any god that you can think of, Greek. I think it's all Greek gods.
Nope, all different pantheons.
Okay, it's all gods. When we get into the gods itself, we're actually going to go over that. We'll show some. But this is basically what powers they have. You know, like Thor is able to spin his hammer and fly up in the air and then come down.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
The reason I know that is because that's how I die every fucking time.
Thor is a beast, man.
Thor's free to play right now. And he's OP. Just saying. Just saying. But you can be a god. There's tactical gameplay, mythical settings, and power-ups. And now it is a battle arena. It's a 5v5. Now there's different types of arenas. We'll get into that in a second. Tactical gameplay, master and use the godlike abilities to fulfill key roles such as damage dealer, tanking, crowd control, and support. So it's just like any other MOBA. You need your team synergy. You need your team play to actually compete in this. Now, there are some instances where you can go on a killing spree and then just people are just dying to you so much. But killing more people doesn't make you more powerful, is what I like. Okay, when you kill 5 in a row and you say you get every killing blow, the only thing you get is more money. That's it. You don't get like extra little bonuses. You don't get, oh, I got a reset. You know, no, you don't get none of that shit. I mean, this is actually something that's kind of like a little bit like Dawngate. You actually have to use your team to help. Depends on what your team has. I mean, if they have if it's 4 tanks and 1 damage dealer, more than likely your team's going to win. But not all cases. I mean, if they have 2 damage dealers, 1 support, 1 tank, and a crowd control, you're pretty much fucked. Even if you have all those tanks and you could take all that damage. Now, there are things that... Go ahead.
If you don't like dealing with tactics, it's always arena mode. Just stick with your buddies, because you can still die solo in that.
Yes, very fast. And I would suggest to anybody that's kind of going in, trying to just learn the game a little bit, is go into arena mode. It's just a giant arena. The minions and the enemy minions, they just push right down the middle. So it's not like they're going different places and different lanes and everything. They actually just push right down the middle. When it's time for a siege, I call it a siege vehicle. When it's time for a siege tower, when it's time for a tower, the tower comes out, and then it's up to the other team to kill your tower. Well, if they can't kill it and it gets pushed all the way to their portal, that's so many more life. I call them life numbers or life bar. But that's so many more minions that die for you. Just makes them go that much faster and win the game that much faster. Like I said, there is multiple ways to win. Check out the game modes. page per details. Of course, we're gonna check that out, and it's free to play. Can't stress that enough. It is free to play, but you can pay to win. That's if there wasn't a MOBA, if there was a MOBA out there, but if you like, oh, you can free to play, but you can't pay to win. Yeah, if it's free to play, you probably can pay to win, because that's why it's free to play in first place. Is so that if you want anything extra, anything cool, you have to pay for it. Just how it is. That's how they make their money.
From what I've seen with Smite, all you'd pay for is extra skins and other gods.
Well, and two, dude, this is really cool. All right, there's a god on there that I can't remember, and I'll actually get his name right now. If you want to go to the gods page, it is halfway down, and his name is Khan, Serpent of the Wind. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 rows down, second one in.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, the snake, the serpent. I played him, like I said, 20 plus games, and I won probably 15 of them, 16 of them. And if you win so many games, you actually grow favor, and when you've mastered the god, it actually is like, it's like, it was like 200. It was only like, instead of 5,500, what's it called? Oh man.
The worshippers?
No. Instead of 5,500, it's the currency they have here. Instead of 5,500, dang
Is it just called Fate?
No. It's like something that has to do with you knowing the god. Well, once you get up that much honor or that much like use of that god, and you actually can master that god, he's damn near free. So really, you don't have to pay for anything unless you want skins, unless you want more, cooler skins.
That's pretty good.
But
they also have an option. They also have an option where if you just like the game and don't want to worry about buying individual gods, pay $30, you get everything, except for skins.
Yeah, I'd rather just pay or play and then earn them, because then that's the gods I really want to play. Like I would never get Kumba Karna or whatever guy right next to that snake. I would never get him. There's no point. I wouldn't play. I'm a ranged player anyway. I might get Loki though, because he's badass.
Yeah, when I played, I was playing as Arson. She's been really fun. Laying trash, shoot people with the bow, throw a pig at people. Love that pig.
Yeah, right.
The pig is always so happy, even when you lose. Just trying to cheer you up.
Now, if you guys are having trouble entering the game and actually getting the hold of the game and actually seeing what it is, or you're just like, I don't understand still, there's a whole bunch of tutorial guides on the page. Down there on the left-hand side, it says Getting Started. You can get started by watching any tutorials on any god, really. And then you have, jungle, what you want to do in the jungle, what you want to do in each different lanes, what lane does the support go into, what lane does the tank go into, just all around what is, and I don't want to say this, because we want to try to, make sure everybody has fun, but it's kind of the meta. What is the meta of Smite? This is what it is. So if you guys want to know anything like that, you hit the tutorials up, and it's there's a lot of really good videos that explains the gods, or even the situation of what's going on there very, very well. It was really well done when they actually put this game together. What?
I don't normally like MOBAs. I played League for a couple of months, but this game is just a blast. The third-person perspective, and just everything's a skill shot. There's no lock-on shenanigans.
And everything. Now the different modes that we have. is going to be I didn't count them all the way, but arena mode, which is just a giant area with a few pillars, a few walls to hold some camps in, and then you have assault, which is a 3v or it's a 5v5 with an actual map that has lanes and jungle and all that other stuff. Conquest, which is the this mode features 3-lane map. Yes, the Conquest and Assault mode is the same. It's just a different objective. The Conquest is the 3-lane map surrounded by jungle area. Your base is defended by 3 phoenixes. Your enemy base is the same. Average game is around 30 minutes long. Objectives: destroy the opposing towers, phoenixes, and minotaur to capture the game. Now, just the Assault is your goal is to help protect your base while attacking your enemy's defenses. Match objectives: destroy opposing towers, phoenixes, and minotaur. Once you leave your spawn area, you cannot go back. So the difference between the two is assault mode, you can't go back and buy, and you have to die basically to get back in there to buy and whatnot. And then conquest mode is actually, it's just like a regular game.
And it looks like assault you get a random god.
Yes, it's assault. Assault's kind of like an ARAM kind of thing.
Ah, yeah. ARAM is fun.
Fire.
I like ARAM.
Then you have a joust mode. This game allows you to play against a friend in 1v1 format. Instructions. There is also a 3v3 format for joust mode as well. It's just 1 lane and then jungle lanes on the side. 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm fairly sick this week, so I'm trying to make it through this. The joust mode, like I said, it's a 1 lane, and then you have actually side lanes with the buffs and whatnot on there. It's from a 1v1 to a 3v3. I've played 3v3 maps and this map right here, and this is the one that I like because you can actually go off and have 2 people in lane and then one bouncing back and forth to get in the camps and getting the power buffs and all that, because those power buffs do help. Mm-hmm. And the little maps, especially like Joust. Now, there are practice modes. Smite has 2 practice modes to help familiarize yourself with gameplay. Basic tutorial and solo practice. Basic tutorial, this mode teaches you the absolute basic movements, attacking and abilities, and challenging enemy defenses. Tutorial segments, best basic player and camera movements, use basic abilities. Where'd it go? You leveling using your special abilities, fighting neutral jungle camps quickly, recalling to base, purchasing items and abilities on from the shop, fighting an enemy tower, phoenix, or minotaur. Your rewards are not given until the and no rewards in this game mode because you are practicing. So
always good to jump in practice mode. Learn your champions, learn your lanes. And unlike League, you can actually beat these bots.
Yeah. Wait, you can't beat League bots?
I can't beat the advanced bots in League. Yes, I do.
Oh, Obi's gonna come back to League just to help BFT kill the League bot.
Yeah, I don't really play League anymore.
And yeah, I was gonna say that, Yogi. We're gonna get that into a second. Since Yogi already spoiled it, if you guys that own the next gen Xbox One, Smite is actually coming to Xbox as well. And Tome, yes. Tome is actually on Steam as well. Thanks, Yogi, for the repeat on that. You guys haven't heard of Tome? I have not either, so tell me how it is. No, just playing. If you guys have heard about it, it's another MOBA. It's something that's supposed to be taking the place of a couple other MOBAs that are out there right now. So, all right, isn't Tome a MOBA? I'll look at it. Look for it right now.
I've never played it.
Yeah. But let's see. The next mode is Siege mode. Now, Siege mode, conquest-like game type. With 2 lanes on a small map, try to acquire siege weapons to push lanes quickly. Now there are vehicles and whatnot to where you can, you got catapult and stuff like that. I've never played this version exactly, but you kill minion jungle camps players to earn points in the siege for the siege weapon. Kill the central jungle camp for the instant siege weapon. Destroy opposing towers, Phoenix, and Minotaur. Other maps objectives are the neutral buff camps. So in each map, there are specific objectives that you need to do, especially if you're a jungler or something like that. In this map, they're neutral to where anybody can get them. But there's more to come. This is a beta for Smite. So you guys check that out. And, of course, it's something fun. Yeah, I'm looking up Tome right now here.
Yeah, I just watched a couple little videos. The graphics aren't bad. Definitely a different style than League or Dawngate. You go for the more
Immortal Arena.
Yes.
Okay, here it is. Let's see about this here. Okay.
There's 2 characters you can use so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. They got 20 characters out. Oh, look pretty interesting. Crazy. What is that? It's like a turtle shark octopus. That's weird.
A turtle sharktopus.
Yes.
Got it.
The Krugus. The Krugus, terror of the deep, stalks his prey with unending hunger. This guy looks fierce. Part pirate with a hook hand.
Damn. Well, guys, you guys can check that out. You guys can play Tome, the Immortal Arena, on Steam. It is free. Now there is some downloadable content, of course. They're gonna All Guardians pack is $19.99. You can buy both of them for $24 total. Then you have everything, and I believe this is a game that once you pay for it, even if it fits in right now, once it does come out, you get the rest.
Nice.
I think this is a game. I will find out for sure. And I'm actually going to go play this damn game. You do realize, though, it is very, very fast-paced. You need to be on your goal. You need to be ready to go when it's time to go, because things happen very quickly if you're not ready, if you're not understanding. And again, don't be mad if somebody's talking shit. I mean, they're talking shit because either they suck or you're better than them. Yeah. So I mean, just don't worry about that. It's a new game. People gotta learn somewhere. Yeah. Just be polite when you're trying to learn it. Just tell people, hey, I'm just trying to learn. Sorry for the poor gameplay. A lot of people will understand that, guys. They really do.
Yeah. You see it in every game. Doesn't matter what it is.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're not even done with Smite. Now, some of the gods. Okay, now I'm sorry, I can't pronounce all these, and I'm gonna get them so jacked up. Now there's Hindu gods, there's Mayan gods, Egyptian, Chinese, Greek, Roman, Norse, and then there's roles: mage, hunter, assassin, guardian, warrior. So, and I'm just going to go through, the Hindu ones first. The Hindu ones, Agni, A-G-N-I. It's a magic range mage. It's a high damage AoE. It's basically a guy with 2 heads. You guys, whatever. And then you have Bakasura.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a melee physical damage assassin type. And basically all the Hindus... Oh, no, they're not all assassins. Never mind. Then you have Kali. If you guys know who Kali is, the god of goddess of destruction for the Hindu. And then you got the Kumbhakarna, which is the sleeping giant for Hinduism. And then Rama, which is the 7th avatar of Vishnu, and then Vamana, which is the 5th avatar of Vishnu. If you guys ever seen the Avatar, it looks like the kid. He's got a ring around his head. He's got tattoos on his face. Yeah, it's just like him.
Kind of.
Mayan. Mayan god is it animals, right?
Looks
Or the world?
looks
or the
like
world?
a mix.
Okay, well, I think it's like the
between
god of
Earth
the
and-
earth. Yeah. Mayan god is, you have Ha Muzenkab, which is god of bees. Kaberkran, which is destroyer of mountains. Chak, Chaac, which is the god of rain. If you're doing a rain dance, this is who they're dancing to, if you guys believe in that. Then you have Hunbats, or Hunbats, this was the howler of monkey god. Kukulkan,
Kukulkan.
Kukulkan, whatever. Serpent of 9 winds. So he does a lot of wind attacks, and that's my main. So I can't even pronounce it. I call him Kook. So
Good luck pronouncing the next one.
yeah, he's cuckoo. I want to say Balanku. X is silent, maybe. It's the hidden jaguar son. Egyptian. What's up?
Dude looks like a beast.
I know. Egyptian, you guys know these a little bit more better. Anur, or Enher, which is the slayer of enemies. Anubis, this is god of the dead. Basset, which is the goddess of cats. Geb, which is the god of earth. Isis, which is the goddess of magic. Neth, weaver of fate. Orsis, the broken god of the afterlife. Ra, which is the sun god. Serket, which is the goddess of venom. And then Sobek, which is the god of the Nile, which is another serpent type. But he's actually melee, which is really, really weird, because he's like a snake. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty cool champion, pretty cool god. Then we have, we're gonna go through these fairly quickly, guys. Sorry, Chinese gods, Hukong, or Ankong, Dragon King of the Eastern Seas, Changi, I want to say, Fairy of the Moon, Gangyu, Saint of War, Hebo, God of the Yellow River.
Don't want to know what that means.
Niza, it's a river in China. That's what its name is. It's called. It's the Yellow River.
I just thought someone peed in it.
Yeah, the god's peed in it. That's why it's yellow. So he's pissed off. Get it? Pissed off that he has a yellow river name after him. Anyway, Nisha, which is the 3rd Lotus Prince. Sorry. Nuwa, Nuwa, Guardian of Heaven, and Sun, Wukong, the Monkey King. If you guys know Wukong in League of Legends, it's damn near the same guy. He's a monkey, and he does a spin, and he's pretty cool. And then Zong Kui, the Demon Queller. Greek, we have, the Greek gods are the most identifiable, I guess you could say.
Everybody knows.
Aphrodite, which is the goddess of beauty. Apollo, the goddess of music. Arachne, which is the weaver. Ares, god of war. Artemis, which is the goddess of hunt. Artemis, I don't care what anybody says, she is awesome.
She is a badass.
If you can play and you can actually hit your skill shots from a long ways away and actually see where people go in and lead them and hit them, you will get fed fast. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Athena, goddess of wisdom. Kronos, which is keeper of time. Hades, we all know him, king of the underworld. Nemesis, goddess of vengeance. Poseidon, god of the oceans. Scylla, horror of the sea. So would you say Scylla and Poseidon was, in cahoots?
Maybe there might be a couple or something, or I don't know. Yeah.
She's like a siren. Scylla, evil looking. Look at her.
Yep.
Blow it up, and look at her. The big picture. Thanatos, hand of death. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about now. And Zeus, guys, god of the sky. Now, Thor is in here, but he's not a Greek god, is he? Yeah, he is.
No, Thor is Norse. Thor
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Norse.
yeah. I'm thinking, I'm like, what the hell? Where's he at? But you think he'd be in with Zeus, huh? It's his dad and all. But anyway, all right,
No,
gods of
that's
Roman.
Odin.
Hmm?
Odin is Thor's dad.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Hercules. My bad. Um, gods of Rome, Roman gods. Bacchus, which is god of wine. They gotta have that one. Cupid, god of love. Hercules, champion of the Rome. Janus, god of portals and transitions. Mercury, messenger of gods. Nox, excuse my throat hurts. Nox, goddess of the night. Sylvanus, keeper of the wind. And Vulcan, smith of the gods. So he's the guy that makes all the gods' weapons. That's a pretty cool role. And then the last but not least, the Norse gods. Fenrir, which is the Unbound. He's the big wolf that everybody plays when if you guys have ever seen Smite. He's the big wolf. Freya, which is the queen of Valkyries. Hel, Hel, 1L, goddess of the underworld. Fits perfectly. Loki, the trickster god. Odin, the All-Father. Thor, god of thunder. Tyr, 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 the lawgiver. Uller, the gorgeous one, glorious one. Why the gorgeous? I don't think it was something stupid. And Myr, which is the father of the frost giants. But that's all of them, guys. There are several different, it's just if you're into this and there's something that you think you could actually like and actually, hey, this is actually pretty cool. Check it out, guys. It's all gravy. Now there's some items. I mean, I'm not gonna go too far into it just because there doesn't make any sense to most people. Now there's a ton of items, just like everything else. There's general items, consumable, active. Starter items, power, physical offense, magical offense, defense, utility. Now there's 4 to 5 categories in each main category, such as main category being physical offense, magical offense, defense, and utility. You have power, attack speed, lifesteal, penetration, and crit chance. Magic, power, attack speed, lifesteal, penetration. Physical for defense, you can actually get defense for magic or physical, so you can actually get it there. Physical, magical, health, and HP 5. HP 5 for tanks, of course, health. Then you have utility, which is aura, movement, cooldown percentage, mana, and then MP 5. And of course, I mean, there's a whole bunch of things to do well. Now, when you start a game and you're into the selection mode, there's a little box on your screen where it says auto select level and auto select items. Now I would suggest, and this is just coming from a person that's playing it for the few times period myself, is I would automatically pick the let it do it for me, because then you can actually worry about the game. You can actually worry about playing the game, moving around, getting the buttons, getting your stuff right, to when all you got to do is go back, and you just got to let it do it for you. Now, until you get better. I mean, once you get better and you learn the game and you can actually think about and read what's going on, what item does, I mean, a ranged player is not going to get something that's going to do bonus melee damage. But if you don't know what each item does, and you just pick one because it looks cool, oh, it's physical damage, bam. Oh, shit, that was physical damage for melee. Crap. Then you have to sell it back, and then you're behind. But I would suggest just let it auto-select for you until you get the bearings of it. I still let it auto-select my gear, but I want to pick different abilities. Like, it tells me to max out E on the snake. I call him serpent. But max out E on the serpent. But if you max out his W, you get more damage from your storm. So that's going to be, or if you max out your W, you can go faster for a longer period of time, which then you can get away. Different things depends on what you're going to be doing in the game.
And if you get a general idea of what you want to do, you can change the loadout, what it will automatically buy and level up.
Mm-hmm. There is a scene to where you can go into the champion, into the shaper. Make sure you're in game on your account. If you go into there, it'll say loadout, and then you can actually put in there, say you don't like this item because it doesn't give you enough mana regen, and you want to get this. It gives you a lot more mana regen, but you're still keeping your attack damage or your magic power. Of course, that's what you want to do. Change it. It's not a big deal. It lets you do that. It's really cool.
And if you're partway through a match and you're like, I don't want to keep doing this, I want to build something else, you can turn the auto level off.
Mm-hmm. While you're in the game, too, so you don't have to... Yep. Yeah, it's fun. What else we have about Smite?
Let's see. You got game modes, you got the guys, just did the items.
Well, I got a couple more things. Yeah. Now, what's new in Smite? For the people that's never played the game's new to you all the way. Now, there are a few people that have been playing this game for a few seasons now. It's not an alpha or anything like that, but it's still releasing, and now slowly Smite has gotten to their esport rep. It's got everything, hell yeah, dude, it's time to go esport with Smite. That's what's new in Smite, is one. Now, there's a lot of people that say... Smite is when you're downloading or uploading, or you're doing an update for Smite, it just bugs the living shit out of you because you can't do anything else, and it takes forever. Now, I've never really personally ran into this problem, but that's just me. I know Yogi's ran into the problem where the updater was just being stupid, wouldn't let him log in, wouldn't let him do whatever. I mean, just have you ever come across that problem?
I've never had that problem. It's always been pretty smooth going in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, that's what she said. Both times. Anyway. That was a good joke, dude.
Yeah, easy jokes are the best jokes.
Yes, she was. Easy. Oh, hey-oh. Mama, if you're watching this, I love you.
Covering your butt. Good job.
Yeah. Yogi states in chat, he goes, yeah, Smite updates are ridiculous. The installer and middleware with Smite is worse than LoL. That's saying something. I mean, if something's worse than League of Legends, something's wrong.
Well, didn't League just get rid of their middleware?
No. It's not an instant, no. It's a load. Unless I got on there, because I went and got on there and played a game of Blitzcrank just to make sure I didn't want to. Played a game of Thresh and played a game of ADC, and it's so boring. There's so many trolls. You can't actually have an honest game of League of Legends unless you're prepared to do it by yourself. Because every game you go into, and yes, I'm bronze, whatever. But even going from bronze 5 to bronze 1, and almost getting to silver, and then when I get to silver, I've got one match won, and I've got 2 more chances to win one match. And it just so happens to be, guess what? I got an AFK and a troll on my team.
Wonderful. Those are games you need everyone on your team.
Well, you need everyone on your team every game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, League is just what it's built around. One person just leaves and everything just falls apart.
Yes, League of Legends did get rid of Pando Booster, the media booster. They said it wasn't. It was supposed to be for graphics and actually having a boosted gameplay sense, but it's not doing anything but hurt people. It's hurting the servers. It's hurting
everybody that's actually online and actually trying to play right. This booster is just lagging them out, kicks them offline at the worst time, stuff like that, which I hope they do, because I remember when the Steam booster was acting up real bad. You know, it'd kick you out of your game when you were like right in the middle of a match that you were doing awesome in. Your Steam booster has gone offline. Really? So then you have to restart everything. Not good.
Steam used to be so bad.
Not good at all.
Now I love it. I can't stop buying games on it.
BFT, I know, and I'm here to help you. You have a problem.
I mean, I got 340 something games. I haven't even played a quarter of them.
BFT, you have a problem. We need to go through counseling. You need some OB counseling. You ready?
I don't know.
Here's the start of the session. Get the fuck over it! End session. Good.
And then this Steam
Then he
sale
starts
started.
crying. But there's a sale tomorrow.
And I get paid on that day.
Okay, you can buy one deal. How's that? I'll allow it.
It's a deal.
Even though it's your money and you're far away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it. BFT, you can buy me one game, one deal. All right.
All right. Hey, didn't I already get you a game that you didn't like?
Did you? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was just
Risk of Rain.
Oh yeah, I didn't say I didn't like it. I've never played it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those Risk of Rain to me. And I know it's nothing like it, but it's like Binding of Isaac. I hated Binding of Isaac, and it's the 2D. You're on a shelf kind of game. I don't like, if I want to go play Mario, I'll go in the living room and hit it to throw out the Wii U. You know, if I'm gonna play computer games, I want to play my computer games. I'm gonna play my CS:GO, my WoW, my Smite, my even Path of Exile. I've been playing a lot more of. You know, just play those. But I'm playing it, and yes, yeah, okay, you got that from me too. But if you want to, this goes for anybody. If you want to, and you feel like OB needs more, I really don't. But if you do, you gotta specify that you want me to play the game, because if not, I'm gonna keep it in my folder and do it for a giveaway. If it's a game that I really don't want to play, so please specify. If you do give any, I would love to give a couple giveaways away, game wise. And I actually been stocking up myself. These are games that I already have, but I've been buying copies for friends and doing giveaways and stuff. And we're not gonna do no more of those freaking long ass a month giveaway. No, it's gonna be like a week, guys. And this is going to be up to everybody to help out, because the more people that give out, the more people that, show love and say, hey, there's a giveaway here, the more giveaways we're going to do. All right, that's from me. I'm not necessarily talking I'm not talking for Yogizilla or anything like that. That's on him. But for me, this is what we want to do. We want to give some games away. So if you guys have any questions, have any games that you really, really want, make sure they're on your wish list. Because people that I know, people that are on my friends list, I check their wish lists all the time. Because if it's something that I can get for them, I just get it. Sure, here, buddy. Merry Christmas. Or, hey, your birthday was last week. Here you go, bud. Sorry for missing it. And it's just being friends. Just being pals. Because I've had people, I think I've had 2 or 3 people just buy me a game and say, I don't care if you play it or not. I just thought you might like it. Here you go. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Didn't even know who it was. My first 2 games that I got on Steam that somebody gave to me was from Anonymous.
Wow.
I was like, who gave me these? And nobody would ever type up. Yogi says Steam used to be the epitome of bloatware and crap middleware. Steam is still pretty chunky, but man, what a value. It is. Yeah. It is a great value. Just because, like I said before, guys, and don't quote me on this, but if it's anything like last year, we're going to have games that are like $60 going for like 10. I mean, they're going to like 80% off. guys. So even if you got $50 to blow on games, get it. It's worth it because you're gonna get so many. It's deals. It's not just one game, guys. They're putting deals together. They're putting packs together.
Yeah.
To where you spend $20, you're getting 7 games or 10 games or whatever you're going. So then you only, you don't have to play them all, guys. You can give them away to friends too.
Yep. And always remember, if you have a game that's not on a flash deal, but just on like a daily deal or just not getting a deal at all, wait until the last day because that's when all the deals come around again.
Yep. If you don't have enough money for the first day, wait till December 1st. December 1st, they're going to do a whole bunch of flash deals the last day to where, and this is what they did last year. I'm not, since it's starting the same day, damn near, it was like, what was it, the 27th?
I don't remember.
Or it was the 25th. I think it was on Thanksgiving days when it started last year, and it went to the 1st. The 1st, they actually pulled out back all the games, and every 6 hours they changed the group of games, and then they knocked another percentage off of the games that they put back up. Mm-hmm. So if it was 80%, they went 85%. They want to get rid of these guys. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to think about all these developers and these owners of these game franchises. They have millions of keys. Okay, and if they don't have those many keys, they have to generate them. Well, what better way to say, hey, I got a game, I own a game, I do this, this, and this. So I created Battlefield 4, let's just say that I've created Battlefield 10. Oh yeah, I have 1,000,000 keys. Well, I've already given my 1,000,000 keys away. I've given half of mine away and sold the other half. Well, how much you selling for? $20. How fast to go? 2 seconds. So I mean, there's always deals out there, guys. We talk about deals from humblebundle.com, Steam,
GOG.com.
Yep, GOG.com, Steam sale. We talk about all that stuff on Horseplay as well. So if you guys are missing these deals, please, 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 please do me a favor. Just go check them out. Like I said, if you guys know me and if I'm on your friends list, if I'm not, add me. Obionex2, guys, add me. And if I look at everybody's wish list, if it's a wish list game that, even if it's a $20 game, it's all going on sale, guys. All going on sale. Put it on your wish list. You might just get it.
Yeah. Most of the guys on my friends list, I've bought them at least one game, at one point or another.
And if you want to be truthful, sir, you didn't buy that for me. You actually had a copy of it because you bought it for yourself.
Well, Humble Bundle does that sort of thing. When they give you like 5 extra copies.
I'm just talking trash to you.
Yeah.
I had to talk trash a little bit.
Yeah, it's all good.
I played Risk Green last night, and I was, I was pretty messed up. Kind of going,
Best way to play that game.
You have to. And I was like, well, this is pretty cool. And then I played it today. I'm like, this is not cool at all. It's a drunk game, okay? So, yeah, go play it if you want to be drunk. But for Smite, guys, go drink if you want to play it. Yeah, that's it. Smite, guys, it is a good game. All I suggest to do is the same thing with Dawngate. Just give it a shot. There's plenty of people that don't like the view, that don't like the, I don't want to play with gods. I'd rather just play with League of Legends, and I just rather play Dota 2. By all means, guys, go play. But if you guys do want to get in on the next big esport, which is Smite, start now. You guys can't play for free. HighResStudios.com. You guys can check that out, and literally, it's not a really big game to download. Really, the patches are bigger than the freaking download. And then all the patches are actually run in together now, and they've actually put most of them on the download link. So you don't really have to do much, and you could be playing with other gods. If you guys want to learn how to play, we can set up some community games and some custom games too, so you guys can learn. But that being said, guys, this is what we love to do. So I'm lost for words. My throat's hurting like crazy right now.
It's free to play, nothing to lose, all to gain.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we made it.
You did?
An hour and a half. We made it.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Guys, this is the time. Sorry. We love you all. Long time. GI. This is the time, guys. We are about to shut it down and get into some game playing ourselves. But the gang is growing, guys. If you guys have missed any of the live shows, you guys can actually check out any replays on YouTube and or Twitch, which is right here, and both are Geeky Antics. We got almost 700 subscribers now on YouTube, guys. This is crazy. I don't know exactly the number. Last time I checked was 3 days ago, and it was 669. Or 672 or something like that. So in the last 3 days, and I mean, we could have had 30, but we're almost at 700, guys. Let's push that to 700. When we do hit, and I'm going to put this out there right now, okay? When we do hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, Obi-Wan will have a giveaway. I'm going to tell you what it is. It could be a game. It could be a mouse. It could be a headset. It could be a keyboard. Hell, it could be a gaming screen. I don't know. When we hit 1,000 viewers, 1,000 subs on the YouTube channel for Geeky Antics, Obionex2 or Geeky Antics is going to have a giveaway. So let's push that, guys. We need around 300 more subs. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do that, guys. So that being said, guys, we do want to make sure we give big shout-outs to all our friends and all our fans around, of course, geekyantics.net, Good Looking Gamers, GLG, and GLG Store, Pyro Insane, Locksmith, and the Shapers Guild, of course. Shapers Guild with the loss of their Dawngate. Again, Dawngate, see you on the flip side. It was very, very, very well done, very well put together. Thank you to, and then one last thank you, of course, to all the developers of Dawngate from Waystone Games. And I just want to say again, thank you very much for what you guys have done, the time that you guys have spent on that game to make it as good and as great as of a game that I've played in a long time. So again, guys, thank you. BFT, do you want to tell everybody where we can find you at, sir?
You can find me at twitch.tv/BFT9000, youtube.com/BFT9000, twitter.com/BFT9000, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, BFT9000. I am that everywhere except for Reddit because some douchebag beat me to it. But fuck Reddit, I don't go there.
Bastard. So you guys can check them out, and of course, don't forget to tweet us throughout the week and to even whenever. We will get BFT back on the show as soon as we can. He does work on Sunday nights, so he's usually listening to us. So appreciate it again, man. Really do. You kind of saved me tonight, and you probably saved Yogi, speaking, because he was gonna jump on here, and I was like, he's like, I'm so busy. I was like, I don't have time. I'm like, I know, dude. I'm trying to find somebody else. But yes, for everybody, thank you very much. We do want to give another big shout out to, of course, Gaming Death Podcast over at geekyantics.net. You guys can check them out every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Gaming Death, and then they're simulcasted or hosted right here on Geeky Antics as well. And that's right before the live show on Thursday night, Horseplay Live at 11 p.m. So you guys can check out all our coverage of all our podcasts and game reviews on any platform. You guys can go check that out at geekyantics.net/podcasts. There's a couple more: Time Miami Tea Time and Apostolic Outlook, Pixelated Pints, and of course our flagship Horseplay Live on our network's official radio show and interactive geek culture experience. Everything that we do, guys, Geeky Antics, Geeky Antics, Geeky Antics. You guys can also leave us a voicemail if you leave it for us. We'll actually get it from Yogi and we'll play it right on live here, 206-415-4987. Or if you guys are shy, you guys want to mail us out, mail at geekyantics.net. Don't forget to hit Geeky Antics on Facebook as well, facebook.com/Geeky Antics. Last but not least, I lost it. I'm losing my mind, apparently. Last but not least, we do want to give shout-outs to Anook, and that's from GLG. Thank you very much, Anook, for what you guys do and then hooking us up with a really great website for our clan and our group. So, again, appreciate everything that everybody's done for us. Oh, excuse me. I do want to mention our latest show on geekyantics.net, Star Wars Rebel Cast UK. Guys, I was listening to your show last week. You guys are amazing. You guys are funny as hell. That's Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. GMT. Please check them guys out. They would love some love. And just tell them Obi and BFT from Sunday Dose sent you guys over there, and they'll be like, who? Whatever. It's not good. But
yeah, those guys are funny.
They're funny as hell.
But they know that show.
They do lots. I was sitting there talking to one of them, and I was like, well, what about this? He goes, that doesn't happen yet. I'm like, okay. I'm sure I saw it. No, that's next week's episode. You were just seeing a preview. Oh, God, sorry. But anyway, guys, all from me is us here at the Sunday Dose. This has been a great show. Little lackluster, a little bit crazy, but it was fun. So, myself, Obionex2, Mr. Fill-In today, BFT9000. See you guys next week. Hey!
All right.
Bye. Bye now. I love you. Turn down the music down. Have a nice night. Oh my God.
See you guys.
No.